I haven't got time for breakfast. I mean, like I've said before, I hate missing meals, and I never usually do, but on Tuesday I just know, because her playgroup starts at 10, I need to do my workout, I need to cook dinner, we need to go to Toys R Us to get Kinder. Hey guys, okay, so I can't talk for very long today. We are already running late. This one's going to school, yeah?
Yeah.
And we're taking Madam to a little playgroup. It's in a church and it is just beautiful. It's one of my favourite ones. It's like over a 20-minute drive, but I think it's worth it. Just have people on hand that come and give you tea and coffee and biscuit. And just because they say as a mom you deserve to kind of chill out while your little ones are kept entertained. So yes, I haven't got time for breakfast. I mean, like I've said before, I hate missing meals, and I never usually do, but on Tuesday I just know, because her playgroup starts at 10. She's half asleep, she's so exhausted. She woke up extra early today, at 7 o'clock, 7:30, something like that. So she'll hopefully fall asleep in the car. Dinner, I'm going to do a prawn stir fry. Irfan goes to football with hubby, so, but it's no workout today because it's only 5 days a week. Hopefully at the playgroup I'm only having one pink wafer biscuit. It's my favourite biscuit ever, and I'm just hoping to have that with a cup of tea with a couple of sugars. Guys, okay, so we're back from playgroup and Inai's just a bit sad. I don't know if she's tired. I mean, she slept, but it was half an hour instead of 45 minutes. And she can't be hungry because she had like 2 whole biscuits at playgroup. What's wrong? So I might put her to sleep first, but I do feel like my lunch, but anyway. Just a really nice simple lunch of just fried eggs with cheese and then a salad with salad cream. It's something I just randomly tried and it was like, oh my God, this all just is perfect, perfect, perfect. You've got your protein from the eggs, you've got your carbs from the rice, and you've got your speed from the salad, and a bit of fat from the salad cream. So she's gonna have the same thing, and that's honestly something I love about Slimming World. It's so kid friendly. The foods like pastas, jacket potatoes, you know, rice, all of that stuff. It's just perfect. Like whatever I make, I just put a smaller portion on a bowl for them. It's just made my life so much easier. The early days obviously is SP days, because obviously that's not great for the kids and they don't even want, you know, and Irfan definitely doesn't want half a plate of protein and half a plate of speed foods. But then what I do is give them the same thing that I have on SP, but just add a carb. I have like salmon with salad, or roast chicken with steamed vegetables and gravy, and they basically just get the same thing but instead with potatoes or instead with rice. So we are going to get Madam to sleep. I don't know, like now she's in a good mood. She confuses me so much. So maybe I'll have my, like, give her lunch and have my lunch after all. And then basically I'm gonna have an apple and a pear after that. So what I do is I just cut half and then peel it, slice it, and then give it to her, and she enjoys that. Dada! And it's nothing to do with weight loss. It's just, Inaya's just been a bit whiny today, and she's not usually like this, but she has, a couple of odd days. I can't tell if she wants to sleep, I can't tell if she wants to be awake, I can't tell if she's hungry, and I just can't deal with clingy kids. I'm just not that type of person. So on those odd days when she just wants to be held, I find it really, really hard. We came back from playgroup. Obviously, I missed breakfast, so I was just hungry to have lunch. But she was really tired, so I put her to sleep. Every time I went to get up, she'd wake up and, not wake up happy, but wake up like she's just not herself. And then it got to, 3 o'clock? And then she finally woke up, but even then she was in a bad mood. And then I gave her lunch, and she had all of that. And then I had my lunch, and so it got to 3:30. Then I remembered Irfan's coming back. Usually when Irfan comes home from school, he likes to eat something. He'll just have a meal. But there was actually nothing today, because obviously I had the egg with rice for lunch. So I thought, let me just make up those mini jam donuts. A hubby comes home and he's like, oh, the place is a bit messy. Really? Today of all days was not the day for him to say that. Just, her not feeling good meant I wasn't feeling great. Even now, I don't feel 100%. I'm just not used to, kids being clingy, so it actually makes me a bit ill. Him saying that kind of ruined my day as well. I just thought, oh, stuff this. So I was just like, okay, well, why don't you tidy it up? And then he was like, I do tidy, which, yeah, he does, to be fair. He tidies up, he does his fair share. But then when he's doing it, I've got the kid. So, for example, because I was making those Slimming World donuts, he wasn't able to do anything because he had her. So basically, I just got a bit annoyed. It just ruined my day. She seems better now, but she's just not her. She wasn't herself today. I just ended up using the pushchair. Usually I just carry her. His nursery's so close, but I ended up using the pushchair so that he could stand on the buggy board and come home, and it's just nice and easy. When he came home, I remember I need to take him to the loo, and then I just put Inaya. I thought, let me just quickly put Inaya to sleep, and then I'll do that. Put Inaya to sleep, go down, and he's had an accident, and it's his first accident in about 3 months, and it had to happen on the one night that I'm just not feeling it. And hubby's not here, and Irfan's not here, and Inaya's so he needed a shower. And then I started cooking, and then I just thought, it's not like the Slimming World plan is hard. I think it's more having 2 little kids is hard. But I just think tonight it just would have been handy to just get a takeaway in. Because I'm trying this 100% on track for 1 week thing, started doing the noodles, then she woke up, so then had to carry her and do the other half of it, because she just didn't want to be put down. But then I realised the noodles were a bit chilly. It was just one thing after the other. Mon ended up having it, because he can take a bit of chili, but for Inaya I had to rustle something else up very quickly. And then I was like, oh, stuff it, I'm just going to have my noodles. I don't really care about 1/3 speed. It's got some stir fry in it, that'll do. And then I was like, no, I've got to do this properly. So I threw in some salad leaves and mixed it up, and squeezed a lemon over it, which actually made it more tasty. I've realised my intake of fruit and veg with Slimming World, someone who can't stand vegetables. In this year of doing Slimming World, I've transformed. My kitchen is always full of fruit. My fridge is always full of salad, and I actually enjoy it. Like today when I was having the prawn noodles, I was missing the salad, so I just threw it in, stirred it up, and it actually tasted so much better. And I really like that about Slimming World. I'm waiting for hubby to bring home white vinegar so that I can do that, but obviously I can't sleep because until it's done. Like I wanted an early night with her today, but I can't do that because I've got to make the pasta up, and then after an hour put it out on kitchen towel. But that should be nice. Iman's really excited, and tomorrow I'll be cooking chicken curry for lunch. I can't remember what I've got. Oh, I've got carrot and potato bhaji for dinner with a wrap, which I'm looking forward to. I'm just so tired today. There's just stuff to do as well, isn't there? There's always something to do. There's never a time when you can just be like, I've finished everything. Inaya, say tata. So we are on day 5. With hubby being home, it hasn't been too bad. Like I say, I'm more worried about Friday when I'm doing an SP day, because obviously he's not joining me for that, and then seeing him having carbs is probably going to make me want them too. Breakfast was a nice filling cheese omelette and toast, and then for lunch I had the leftover stir fry. Do you like your brownies?
I like cookies.
Yeah. And then for tea, we had the brownies that I made. It was good. I mean, it was 4 cents each. I need to do my workout. I need to cook dinner. We need to go to Toys R Us to get Kinder. Totally on plan. I've logged everything for 5 days straight. I know it feels like it's only 5 days, but honestly, for me, managing to log everything I eat for 5 days straight is a really big deal.
But why are you waiting?
Hey?
Why are you
Do you know what? This is crazy. I'm going to try and take the kids downstairs and then come back. So today was meant to be Productive Wednesday. For anyone that follows me on Instagram, every Wednesday I create a to-do list and I get through it and I'm extra productive. I save all my bills. I always cook, work out, all of that stuff. It's all on Wednesday. Well, today was a total foul. I put a heap of stuff on my to-do list. So from what I can remember, I'm doing a giveaway on Instagram. So I was meant to take the photos of that. I was meant to complete editing my first YouTube video. I was meant to complete task 1B of my course that I'm doing. Full house tidy. There was other stuff I can't even remember, but basically it was a foul because all I've done is a house tidy. Oh, I went to Iman's nursery and did his pasta jewellery making, which was really fun. I really enjoyed doing that. And for any mums out there, if you can go into your kids' nurseries, especially when they're between 3 and 5, it's a really special time because they appreciate it and remember it so much. Like, that's all he spoke about since he came home. Did the full house tidy, so I tidy up and hubby hoovers, that's the deal. That's what each of us are better at as well. He's more thorough when he hoovers and I'm more thorough when I tidy up, like proper put things back in their places. I still need to cook, I still need to do my workout, I still need to finish my course. I'm not going to be able to do giveaway pics now because it's 6 o'clock, so it's getting dark. But basically I can't remember what else was on that list. Oh, sort all the bills out, didn't end up doing that. I did go through all my finances, so that's one good thing. So anyway, back to food. Everything's on track so far. I'm gonna do chicken curry with spray oil and see how that comes out. I think with lamb, because it naturally has a little bit of fat in it, it worked, but with chicken obviously it's much leaner, so I don't know, but I'll do it. Since telling Irfan I'm making healthy cakes with no fat, he's always like, oh, is this one of your healthy cakes? And it's like before, so the first one I made was the banana cake. He didn't know, he loved it. But Inaya and Iman are loving them. Like, they're just eating them up. Iman was just having a brownie. He just saw that as chocolate. When actually it had dates and sweet potato, which I was like, oh, sweet potato in a cake. But I can see how it works. So they were 4 sins each, so I used up 8 sins, but I was going to have a wrap that I sinned for dinner, but instead I'm just going to have rice, so I saved 4 sins there. I think today I was just really busy trying to get lots of things done, so that kept me occupied. And food wise, I'm not worried about tomorrow. I think my only thing that I'm worried about is on Friday, where I'm going to try and do an SP day. So now I'm going to start cooking. And then when it's on the hob, I'm going to get my workout done and then try and complete a couple of more things off my to-do list. But yeah.